Okay, so we're continuing to try to finish 8.1. We did the notes yesterday. We're going to have a quiz on Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday or Thursday, actually. We'll see. But so here's our warm-up. You got to be able to tell me the transformation, okay? So when you're looking at this equation, you want to look at every piece. So does everyone see this negative sign right here? Okay. Every time, is everyone looking? Look. Every time we've done functions, negative in front means what to the graph? Okay. What do you think? Okay. The negative reflects it across the x-axis. We've done this every single unit. Okay. So I think we should learn this by now. Everybody, negative means it reflects across the x-axis. Cool? All right. So we have a reflection. All right, let's try that again. Reflection, or it's a reflect across the x-axis. Now 3 is bigger than 1. What does that do to it vertically? The vertical stretch. Okay. So everybody, when the number on top is bigger than 1, it's a vertical stretch. If for some reason it was less than 1, it'd be a vertical compression, right?
Wait, how is it? What? So if it was like
if you had like 0.5 or like 1/3 on top, which is weird to have a fraction within a fraction. But anyways, like a decimal less than 1. Okay, now let's look at these numbers. What do we know about the number next to x on the bottom? I know it's a 4, but this is always a what? A lie. Y'all remember that? Insider's lie? Whatever's next to x on the bottom here is a lie. So it says +4, but we want to really think of what? Negative, or -4. So which way does that shift? Up, down, left, or right? What do you think? So remember, next to x is horizontal. Okay, so left 4, because remember, this is a lie. And what does that -1 do off to the side? Okay, what does this -1 do? Okay, down 1. On your assignment, 8.1, are you able to write stuff out like this? If you see a negative, put reflect across x. If the number is bigger than 1, you're going to put vertical stretch. If there's a number on the bottom, it's a lie horizontally, so this one's left. The number out here is vertical. If you're missing one of those numbers, then it doesn't shift. Okay? But if it has one of those numbers, then it shifts. Okay? Does anyone remember what VA stands for? Vertical asymptote. Y'all remember that line you can't touch? Empty hammer, can't touch it? Okay, so the vertical asymptote. A vertical line goes through the x-axis, so you have to put x equals, okay, and look at your equation. What is the x value that you cannot touch? Kind of. Remember, this is a lie down here, so it's really -4, okay? Be very careful about the bottom of that fraction. It's a lie. Okay, now horizontal asymptote. Okay. I got the same people answering, and I got the same people not paying attention. So look over here. Look over here. Hey. Horizontal goes like this, right? And it goes through the y-axis. So you're going to put y equals, for the HA, horizontal asymptote, you're going to put y equals. And look at your equation. What can you not touch here? -1, okay? Again, this is your x shift, so it can't touch it. It's a lie. This is your y shift, it can't touch it, okay? And again, this is all in your notes. We did like 3 examples of this, right? Or 2 examples like this, 1 example backwards. But look at the domain. If you remember the graph, okay? So if I were to sketch this, okay, what is it? 4 to the left, 1 down. Okay, something like this. But the domain, it goes forever to the left, it goes forever to the right. It just does not touch at the vertical asymptote. So it's all real numbers except for what? -4. So you're going to put all real numbers, comma, x is not equal to -4. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay, and then for range, my range is vertical, right? It does not touch the horizontal asymptote at -1. So I'm going to do the same thing. It's all real numbers except for -1. So all real numbers except y cannot equal -1. Does everyone have their 8.1 notes from yesterday? Either way, you have this on the board to refer back to, okay? But you definitely want a copy of the notes. If you don't have them, they're in the blue bin, okay? I need you to work on 8.1, okay? I got lots of people behind on things. It's because we don't use our time wisely in class. So let's finish 8.1. It is Friday, so I'm gonna need those warm-up sheets. Make sure your name is on it, and you can pass that to the front, and we're gonna get started here.